Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial I want to show you guys how to create a custom 404 page for your WordPress website. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys simple, quick and easy way to add this. That way it works dynamically across the site. And what do I mean by that is, let's just say that let's go to the shop page of this Herbie website, and guys, if you want the full tutorial I have it linked above. Alright, so here is the shop page. So by default, a person may come on this website and they're like, okay, hey, they have all these natural ingredients. I'm wondering if they have sea moss. So instead of searching for sea moss here, let's just say they go into the main URL at the very top and they just type in sea moss. So the website will automatically direct them to the custom 404 page that we do create in this tutorial, because it's going to pull that if a page is not actually existing on the WordPress website to show this page. So if you guys don't know anything about 404 pages, they are to appear when you have dead links on your website, or just certain things on your website that no longer exist or never existed in the first place. Those URLs that you try, or the clients or viewers try to reach, will automatically bring them here. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that, because in this video all you have to do is, with the tip I'm going to show you, or with the route I'm going to show you, you just do it like this and it works out of the box for you. You don't have to do anything else but just set up the page, create the page, and publish the page. Let me show you exactly how to do that. Alright, so to create this 404 page is super easy. The first thing to note is just already make sure that you do have Elementor Pro installed and activated on your WordPress installation. As you see, Elementor is right here, and I don't have that big upgrade button because I already have Pro installed. Therefore, it will open up the next thing, which we have to go to the theme builder. Again, you need Elementor Pro to do this, so be sure you already have it installed. So of course, like I said, we need to go to the theme builder. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the theme builder right here. All right, so once it opens up, you will see all of the parts that you have created. If you haven't created any already and you're interested in knowing a little bit more about the theme builder, in the lamest terms, or the simplest way I can say it, is that the theme builder just gives you all of these different options to choose from in order for you to create predefined templates that you can reuse across your website. So take for instance something like the header. If you wanted to create a header, most times your header is going to be across your entire site. You can just go here and you can create a new header. The thing is, you can create as many as you want, so you can just go here, create a new header, create it one time, set the conditions to the entire site, and boom, you're done. Do the same thing with the footer. But let's just say you wanted this to show up in certain pages. You can also do that. Again, it's all about setting up the conditions. That's essentially what the theme builder is. I hope you understand it. If not, if you guys want a full tutorial on understanding the theme builder, don't hesitate to comment that down below. So going back to the tutorial now, how to create this 404 page is simply going to be right down here where it says error 404, because essentially, guys, remember that these things inside of this theme builder will work dynamically for you. So meaning that you don't have to do anything. Once you create it, set the conditions, it's going to automatically work in any situation or condition that it must be displayed. So for the 404 page, we're going to go ahead and add new. And once Elementor opens, you will see a few pre-designed options that you could definitely use if you want to. So if you don't want to go and create it from scratch yourself, here are some options that are pretty decent, to be honest, for a 404 page. So if you want to use this and get started with that, you can just insert it, press publish, and you're pretty much good to go. However, I'm going to show you guys how to create it customly by yourself if you want to, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So obviously your header and footer is going to show by default, but right here in the middle is where we're going to put in our stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the name. So let's just say custom 404 page, and we're going to keep it at that. All right, so to get started, the only thing you have to do is honestly just build it out exactly how you want. If you looked on Pinterest and you already found some inspiration, here is where you'll get started. The first thing you want to do is go and click on the plus symbol, click on the flex box, choose your style of layout or your structure. It's totally up to you. Again, if you've looked at some styles, you can totally do that. I'm gonna keep mine super simple. So I'm gonna choose this container. And the first thing I want to do is go over to the height, and I want to give it 100% viewport height. That means I want it to take up this entire window, or a person's entire window or screen that they're looking on. And the next thing I want to do is go over to the style, and I'm going to give it a color. Let's just say the primary color. I'm going to go to the widgets. This time I'm going to choose a heading widget, and we can choose anything. Again, it's totally up to you. Let's just say you wanted to use the animated header. And let's go ahead and make sure that the text, all of our text is white. That way we can read it better. And actually we can keep the little highlight shape. We can keep that a different color. Let's go, do we have a lighter one? Yeah, let's go with that one. So over in the content is where you can, of course, choose to say whatever you want. Most 404 pages just say 404. Sometimes they say, oops, something went wrong. Oops, page can't be found. It's totally up to you again. So let's just say the before text, we want to say, oops. And right, the highlighted one, we're gonna say 404, and then the after text will say page detected. Okay, so let's just say you want to make this a bit more bigger. So inside of typography, I just switched the font size to a rem of 4, and now everything's a bit bigger. And let's go to the overall container. Let's go to layout, and let's just center everything. And another thing I want to do is add a simple heading. Go ahead and drop that here, and let's make it white again so we can see. In the context, I'm going to say page not found, please return back home and try again. Now, actually, this should have been in a text editor widget, but we're going to keep it at that. Go to the style. Let's go ahead and center it. Let's bring out the navigator because I actually want it to be under here. And for this text style, I'm going to make it normal in weight. And let's go just a little bit smaller. Let's go for 1.5. And there we go. Now you can get a lot more creative. You can add a background image back there if you wanted to. You can add other floating elements. You can add a video. It's totally up to you. Now I'm going to just go ahead and add in a button because that's super important on a 404 page because you want people to be able to return back home. So that's going to lead me into the text of our button. It's going to say return back home. I'm going to go to the style. Let's go ahead and make this white and this be that color right there. And of course, you just need to link this to your home page. So let's go to dynamic tag. Let's go to internal URL, click on the wrench, go here, content, and let's type home. I did an entire video on internal linking. I'll have it linked somewhere above so you guys can understand how they go. There we go. We can go here. We can make this stretch all the way across. That's a bit ugly. Let's go right here to the center alignment. And that's pretty much it. So now let's go ahead and publish this. The first thing you're going to see is going to ask you to, where do you want this page to show? And obviously we only want this page to show up for a 404. So we're going to make sure we keep it at that. And we're going to go ahead and save and close. All right, and here is the custom 404 page that we just created. It's super simple. Like I told you guys, my design is pretty simple. However, you don't have to be simple as I did. This was just for tutorial purposes. You can put an image back here. Video is totally up to you. Now, this is only going to show up to people who visit either dead links on your website or they try to access something on your site that does not exist. So for example, let's go over to the shop page. And let's say a person was browsing your products and they were thinking to themselves like, hey, this is a holistic website that has all these herbal products. Maybe they might have sea moss. So let's scroll back up. Let's go over here to the URL, and behind products, I want to actually type in sea moss because I'm pretty sure they sell sea moss, right? Click enter. And there it is. Oops, 404 page detected, meaning that this Herbie website does not sell sea moss, or not even not sell sea moss. This Herbie website have not added sea moss to their website where it has a product called sea moss. So therefore it will bring up a 404 page. Also, let's say if someone tried to visit the customer service page, and maybe this page no longer exists on your website, but instead you forgot to take the actual page out of your menu. Now when people click it, they will also be brought to this 404 page. So I hope that made a lot of sense to you. I hope that you are now able to create your custom 404 page for yourself. Again, super easy stuff. I highly recommend you guys set this up on not only your website, but also your client's website as well. That's all for today's tutorial. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. It really helps to push my videos out to more people who might need the same exact help as you. That's all I have for today's tutorial, and I will catch you guys in the next one.